Hey, it's Marcelo Pico here with a quick update. The date for the Talk Film Society Awards, the 13th annual, covering the best of 2025, as voted on by you, our listeners. That's happening March 6th, 2026. Go to talkfilmsociety.com/vote to vote. Go to talkfilmsociety.com/TFSAwards for more details. Those are the two links. Talkfilmsociety.com/vote and /TFSAwards. That's it. Voting is now open. Go out and vote. We'll announce the nominees in a few weeks, and the winners will be announced March 6th. That's it. Enjoy the episode.
Put your hands on top of your head.
All right, let's go to work.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work out?
That doesn't even enter my consciousness.
I thought you said he was dead.
He was.
I checked his pulse.
Locking his painting in the closet.
Huh?
Open the door, Smoke! I've had a few.
A few what?
Few small beers.
Well, welcome to the Talk Film Society Awards podcast. I am your co-host, Marcelo Pico, and with me, as always, is the co-host of this show, a new series in which we cover the award season of 2025. It's my co-host, Siobhan Irving. Hello, Siobhan.
Marcelo, hi, man. What's up?
Okay. Interesting start. I'm doing well. How are you?
Dude?
What is up, bro?
What do you mean? No, what do you mean? How am I doing? I'm doing great, Marcelo.
Okay, good.
It's the awards season. How could I not be doing great?
Oh boy, we're in the midst of it now. I mean, this is it. It's yeah. We could have said it started maybe a few months ago, maybe back in March or April. You know, is when it started, really, if you consider what came out that month. But now, for sure, nobody can argue we're in the midst of Oscar season.
Absolutely not. I see the tweets every now and then, and there's awards. It's great stuff.
Yeah.
Don't you love that too?
I love reading tweets. I love reading about awards through tweets. Yes.
I don't think we'd be here if we didn't.
You know what? That is actually true. That's how this whole thing started. Back 12 years ago now. I was like, hey, we should create our own awards body on Twitter, and thus began the Talk Film Society Awards, which will happen again. I actually haven't picked a date for that, but keep an eye out for those who enjoy voting in those awards. But yeah, that's where it started, and here is where we are.
We're here, baby.
All right.
And we're not alone.
Yeah, today's episode, we're covering the best supporting performances of the year of 2025.
Along with our guest.
Yes.
Marcelo's co-host on the stage to screen, and your co-host in life, of course. It is Elise Poston.
Hi, folks. Yes, Poston.
Yeah,
you got
Poston.
it.
Good.
Hi, folks.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Elise.
We're so happy to have you here.
Yeah,
Yay.
thanks for
Happy to be
coming
here.
back to the show.
What choice did I
you were in
have
last season.
in the end?
You could politely said no.
No.
Marcelo, you wouldn't allow that.
Allow.
Allow.
He does very little allowing.
I don't allow
It's,
much.
Yeah.
No, we like each other. Okay, so
Yeah, well,
first question out the gate. Siobhan, if you'll let me ask the first question
please.
here. Okay.
Please, you've got the first question. It's all right.
Elise, it's been about a year since you were on this podcast talking about the award season last year. You know, cut to now, a year later, your overall feelings, award season. And this is a question I have not asked you in real life. Now I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this. Award season 2025, your thoughts?
Awards season is my favorite season. It's the most wonderful
Yeah.
time of the year. Love
You
it.
get
I love
it.
awards season. This has been a fun year of movies. I really appreciate you saying that Oscar season started in March, since that's when the last Oscars were. So It's one calendar year of awards season, but that's how we like it. So I'd rather talk about this than most any other thing.
Yeah. Yeah, which is good.
Beautiful.
That's why you're on this podcast.
I love to hear that.
It'd be bad if I was like, I'm really just a casual movie watcher. I'll see like 2 a year.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that are. It's kind of hard to find people that could do this show.
We're a dying breed.
Yeah, we're coming up on that problem as we book the show. But of course, you had to be here. Of course, you had to.
Of course, you had to.
It's a contractual obligation by being your domestic partner.
So, about that.
How's that going?
I guess my question is actually kind of Marcelo.
Okay, Elise.
Yeah.
Do you think 2025 is a golden year for horror?
Okay, here. Cracks knuckles. How much time do you have? I don't know. I don't watch horror movies. Sorry. Thought we were here to talk about Prestige.
Well, hey, you know what?
Oh, come on.
This is...
The horror is the Prestige.
Well,
sure.
I know. Well, sure. I was going to say, this kind of ties into... Well, I was alluding to this. It happened in April, but I think I saw this movie in late March at a press screening. Sinners.
Wow, amazing.
2025 horror movie of the year that might be a Best Picture winner. Your thoughts, Elise Poston?
It's a great movie. Is this when the snobs start saying, well, it's not really horror. It's really more of... Is that when the anti-horror snobs come out and have to argue that anything with some prestige to it can't possibly also be horror? No, great movie. Elevated horror. Yeah, arty horror, whatever you want to call it. It's a great movie. It's not that scary. If I can handle it, it's not that scary, but that doesn't mean it's not horror. So, excited for it. I do hope it shuts up the horror people for a while because, man, do horror fans like to claim how subjugated they've been for centuries, that no one respects our art form and it's underrepresented everywhere. Meanwhile, every other movie that comes out is a horror movie. But sure.
Okay, so that's who we are.
What a ridiculous bit, you two.
That reveal, that ender always makes me laugh. It still gets me. I'm never expecting it. Like, I never remember that it's gonna. That's who we are. It's going to come. It always makes me laugh.
I feel like I'm being punked.
No. So this series again is for we mentioned it in the last episode. For those who really want to know who's going to win this season, place your bets. You're going to win big. Bet on us. We'll tell you who the winners are in each Oscar category. This episode.
Take out loans.
Take out loans.
What's your hit ratio, you guys? Because I don't know if you should be
100%.
telling people to put money on it.
We're 100% confident. We're 100% confident is what we are.
60% of the time.
Yeah, but cool. That's. I'm actually glad you brought that up, Elise, because last year, was it this past year that when it came to accurately predicting the Oscar wins, I think you had more than me, right, Elise?
You two are
2 years ago. I
genuinely very good at it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
and so is your friend. Your friend won this year.
Oh yes, that's
Gianna.
right. Gianna.
Yes.
Yeah.
She came to visit for Oscar weekend because that's what normal adults in their late 30s do, is visit their friends across multiple states for Oscar weekend. And she kicked both of our butts. I think she only missed like 2 or 3.
That is true.
And I think you did one better than me last year, and 2 years ago I did better than you. And I don't remember past that. So Gianna does really well. She should put money on it. I don't think she does, but she should.
Yeah, she should.
We'll consult with her before we give our initial picks.
Exactly.
She won't tell you. She keeps it very close to the vest.
Oh, come on. We're gonna get those predictions out of her.
She has to guard her trade secrets. She does not professionally work in this field, but she's good at it.
Yeah,
she's got a skill.
She's good. Okay, so we're gonna try our best. This episode, we're doing best supporting performances. No, we're not splitting the category. It's all going to be just supporting performances.
Yeah,
forget
so
actor,
Best
actress,
Actor
forget that.
and Best Actress, those are gone.
Yeah.
It's a genderless category. You can be a performer of any type on screen, and we'll accept you for this category.
Yeah, and
we've had issues, but like questions have arisen in past years of like non-binary actors. Where do they go? So I think this is the answer.
Yeah,
genderless, and we make it a list of 10, so there's still just as many nominees.
Yeah, because Best Director, they don't split that up into Best Director and Best Directress.
There's no directress.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. No.
It's
well,
There maybe should be, honestly.
you know what?
Just given the disparity.
And by the way, this is the case for this podcast and also the Talk Film Society Awards. That's official for this year. For those who voted in years past, it's been split, but now it's all one category. But yeah, so we'll talk about our favorites and we'll talk about our picks for the Oscar wins later. But for now, we got to move on to the next segment. We got to come on. We got to go.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry. I'm watching pool in the background, and they just did like a hop over a ball to hit another ball into the pocket. Oh,
no, Siobhan, you're watching The Color of Money.
Oh, excuse me.
Featuring Academy Award winner.
Segment? Who are we?
Paul Newman. No. That was who we are. Next segment is the news. So what has happened in the news recently when it comes to the award season? I have one bit of news, Siobhan. I don't know if you have any news.
No.
Okay. So my big news this week is the 25th annual AARP Movies for Grown-Up Awards.
Yep, that's where I would have gone as well. So I am so excited to talk about this. The movies for grown-ups.
Yes, finally.
Like us.
Yeah. So they announced...
kids anymore.
No. Yeah, I mean, there are the Kids' Choice Awards.
We may be young at heart, but we're not children.
No.
Grown-up movies.
The nominees were announced. Elise, did you happen to see who was... Did you see the list of nominees for this award show?
I did not. I get all of my AIRP Movies for Grown-Ups news from This Had Oscar Buzz, so haven't had a chance to check in on that. But no, if I had to guess, I'm not going to guess.
Oh, okay, you're not going to guess. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Siobhan, do you want to guess the Best Picture nominees for the AARP Awards? Because I think you've seen this already, but without having to look back, try to remember.
I have not. No, I made sure not to look at this.
Okay, good. Okay.
Guessing the AARP Movies for Grown-Ups Best Picture nominees?
Yeah.
How many did they nominate?
Five. They have 5. Of course, they're going old school.
They're going old school, right?
So, and I mean, Elise, if you want to guess too, twist your arm. You can try to guess what the grown-ups love this year.
Do you want me to
grown-ups? I bet the grown-ups liked Frankenstein.
Incorrect. Elise, you were saying?
I bet the grown-ups liked Blue Moon.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did the grown-ups like Steve?
Sorry? Steve? Wait. Oh, is that the one with Cillian Murphy?
Yeah.
You saw that one, right?
I did, yeah.
And you loved it, right?
I'm a grown-up and I love Steve.
Okay.
So I'm just going to something that like it's like a teacher drama, you know? Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, Steve did not make the cut.
Can I keep guessing?
Yeah, keep guessing, Elise.
Yeah,
okay.
We gotta.
Did the grown-ups like Hamnet?
The grown-ups indeed loved Hamnet so much. It's a nominee for Best Picture.
Of course.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet the grown-ups loved Sentimental Value.
The grown-ups did not love Sentimental Value. They looked at that movie, they go, that's for kids. All right?
Yeah, that movie's for kids.
Did the grown-ups like... maybe the grown-ups like to have a little bit of fun. There's a cheeky fella out there who still makes some lighthearted films.
Cheeky boomers.
Did the grown-ups like the Phoenician Scheme?
The grown-ups, unfortunately, thought that was a bit too whimsical.
They sleep on Wes Anderson historically.
Mm-hmm. So no.
And,
the AARP Awards.
Yeah.
Always snub Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
All right. I think this bit has gotten cold. Just tell us.
Alto Knights.
Alto Knights? I wish.
Is there some British character drama? I can't think of?
Look, it's good. Some of this is obvious. Some of this is kind of left field. Okay.
Sinners.
Sinners is in here. So is One Battle After Another.
I should have guessed that.
Train Dreams is in here.
I almost guessed Train Dreams.
Train Dreams.
I said Blue Moon instead of Train Dreams.
And of course, when you think about grown-up movies, the one of the ones you think about, A House of Dynamite, that's in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that other than you didn't like it.
No, wait, who said that? Who said I didn't like it?
Oh no, you picked it for your awards thing and you were mad at it for not doing well.
Well, yes, and I did see it. I saw House of Dynamite. I enjoyed it well enough, but yes, I'm upset with it that it's not doing as well as it should. Hey, speaking of that, our Vulture teams. Elise. Siobhan, you have to thank Elise for introducing me, or kind of like not forcing me, but really just talking up this Vulture Fantasy League. So I joined last year, and then this year I jumped into the Discord, the Talk Film Society Discord, and like talked it up, and now we have like a league, a whole group of people.
It's really fun.
So it's thanks to Elise that this is happening on the Discord this year.
And then I didn't join your fantasy.
Yeah, so I want to bring that too.
didn't join
I want to bring that up.
No.
Talk Film Society. You could have easily typed in Talk Film Society, but instead
I did not.
You put something else, which is fine.
I put in Gary's Supreme because, as previously mentioned, I am a big fan of This Had Oscar Buzz, the podcast. And also, the host of This Had Oscar Buzz, Joe Reed, runs the Vulture Fantasy League.
Yes. So that's fair. That's fair.
Going to a better league makes sense.
Exactly.
Marcella made it sound like you just weren't going to do anything.
I literally pay for their Patreon, so I love them.
Yeah.
And right now, we have to congratulate Mike Schindler for being number one in the league, in our Talk Film Society league. Right, Siobhan? I think that's where the standing is as of this week.
Yeah, he went for the box office. He went big for all the big money players, and we'll see if that works out for him in the end. Though I mean, they're not necessarily the awards films. Some of them are,
True.
Not all of them.
But for those who don't know, and at this point, I think it's too late, maybe, to sign up, because I think December 18th is the...
I think it's like just barely too late.
Yeah. I forget when this comes out. But
I remember when you told me about it last year. It was too late, and I was like mad at you for not telling me earlier. It was something I'd clearly like to do.
But hey, again, thanks to Elise. Thank you, Elise, for this.
I did not realize that you guys weren't already doing this. I mean, it's only been around for a few years. I think maybe 3 total. But yeah, I love it. It's super fun.
December 18th is the official final cutoff for signing up. But you pick a team of 8 with like 100 fake dollars. You pick movies. They all cost different amounts. And then as the award season continues, box office and awards nominations and different awards shows, like that adds up points wise. And I picked 8 movies that were all like, I was focused more on the awards nominations versus box office, which might, prevent me from climbing any higher than, I think the highest I've been in our league was 5. So we'll see what happens. I'm counting on Sinners,
I'm bottom of the barrel.
Hamnet.
I think I'm just above the last place.
Yeah.
Can we talk actual scores so I can see if I'm kicking butt or not compared to your other?
Sure.
I'm in a different league.
Yeah.
I just pulled up my own score because I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my score. All right. So why don't I start? I'm at 227. I'm currently ranked 12,422. So that's where I am. Siobhan,
you win a TV, right? If you're number one.
There's a few prizes. I think last year it was a TV. I don't know what it is this year.
Siobhan, where are you?
I have 110.
Nice.
And I'm in 10th out of 11th place in our league. But our number one, Mike, he has 493. At least where are you at?
Yeah, at least where
are you yours?
I have 326.
Okay.
I'm ranked 8,334th as of Tuesday.
Nice.
My biggest point earner is One Battle After Another. So that's definitely what I'm rooting for this season.
Nice.
And you've got great chances there, and you would be third in our league if you were with us.
Joey Hamilton, like 4th overall for a couple of days there, a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely.
fun. I was like, is it that the right Joey? I looked at the list when I got the email and asked Marcelo. I was like, is that Joey, the one who slept in our guest room a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah. Guest on our Rocky Horror episode of Stage to Screen. Yeah. So good luck to everybody else playing in the league. And we'll see. And we'll give updates as the season progresses, as this podcast season progresses. All right, so that's the news. Next.
We love the news.
Love the news. Next. Again, another great segment here.
Oh, boy.
Siobhan, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have a lot to talk about.
We'll see. And forgive me, at least, for not prepping you for this. It's the segment called What is it that we've been watching? Is that what it's called?
What is it that you have been watching over there?
Okay. Basically, we're gonna talk about what we've seen lately. Yeah.
I remember this from last year.
Yes. Okay. So, Siobhan, since you have a long list, and I have let's say 4 I want to talk about real quick. Yeah. Siobhan, and who do you think should go first between the three of us?
Well, I think typically we sandwich our guest.
Okay.
And then...
I don't love that phrase.
No, me neither.
And then Marcelo and I, we go to the hockey puck to decide who's first.
Okay, the hockey puck.
We got the hockey puck in play.
Yeah, the hockey puck is back. I'm
flipping a Pittsburgh Penguins hockey puck. Again, it's
back
signed
this season
by Brian Demuth. We good to go, Marcelo? What do you want?
Heads.
You want heads. You want to see this little penguin guy straight up. And I want that for you too, and it is heads.
All right.
Marcelo, you rarely win those. It's like way less than 50-50. It makes no sense.
So because I win that coin flip, I'll say, Siobhan, you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I forgot. That's the... Okay, well. Holy shit. Where do I start? Okay, I watched an old Best Picture winner.
Ooh.
Just for funsies.
For fun.
I like to cross them off. I think I'm at 56 or something at this point.
Nice.
I watched On the Waterfront, starring Mr. Brando.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I watched it actually is because I happened to look up the actress Eva Marie Saint, who she won Best Actress for this movie in 1955. And I found out she is still with us at the age of 101.
Wow.
So
amazing.
I was like, I just decided to watch this film in her honor.
Mm-hmm. In her honor that she's still alive?
Yeah,
Okay.
like just celebrate them while they're here.
Okay, yeah. Good point.
She's 101, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
A noir is kind of like a noirish movie about like a former fighter, longshoreman who works under the thumb of like this ruthless mob boss. And there's a worker that he works with who gets murdered before he can testify against the boss. And that worker's sister and a priest start a group to try to take down the mob boss. And like a fed up Brando is kind of caught in the middle of it. Like he has to search his soul whether he wants to help or not, or just keep going about his life because it's very dangerous. And it's just really refreshing to watch a film about like a blue collar worker fighting back against his union oppressors. That's something we need more of. That was my joke. I'm sorry. All right, Brando's great. Okay, Brando's great. Eva Marie Saint, she's great, but like didn't have that big of a role. It's kind of weird, actually. She's not on screen much. But the filmmaking is fantastic. Like it feels way more modern than 1954. Like it honestly, a lot of it felt like like out of the 70s to me. Like there's just this gorgeous shot composition and dialogue that fits the 70s, and it gets genuinely very tense for a film from that time for me. I don't feel like I get like wrapped up in that type of story too easily, or that type that just like that type of filmmaking. Like it's harder for me to connect as a younger person with less experience with classic cinema, right? Mm-hmm. And like I gotta change my brain, but no, this one was like very easily, like really tense and like shockingly violent too. Like we're still in the Hays Code, and there's like blood, and the guy gets on a fish hook. It's and like, yeah, just some of the prettiest black and white photography I've ever seen. And whatever restoration this got, it was gorgeous. But okay, we had a running joke last year where we kept saying I could have been a contender, and we said that was from Rocky. It's not from Rocky. No, it's from this.
Waterfront.
Of course, yeah.
It's from On the Waterfront.
Could have told you that last year.
Yeah. But so it was good, right? On the water.
Good, yeah, absolutely, good, totally. Yeah. You should watch it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I want to bring this up. So the Criterion edition of this amazing box set, and this movie on that edition, it's in 3 versions, but they're all different aspect ratios. I forget why it's different aspect ratios, but those 3 versions are on the Criterion set.
Are they different cuts, or is it just the aspect ratio?
I think it's just the aspect ratios. And I forget, it's been a long time since I've opened this box set up and watched the special features, but there is a specific reason why it's been restored, and those 3 aspect ratios versions you can watch. But very interesting.
I think mine might have been like a little, like it was like 4:3 basically, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, so there's 1.67, there's 1.85, and there's 1.33. So it sounds like you watched the 1.33 to 1 version. Elise, does this interest you at all?
Aspect ratio stuff, not so much, but I do really like On the Waterfront.
Yeah,
so
it's a great film.
Yeah, great movie.
You do? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I am definitely more of a sort of classic cinema, like golden age of Hollywood person than I am a like new Hollywood person, or even contemporary stuff. I was a Turner Classics kid. I watched a ton of Turner Classics, so that's, I'm sure, where I saw that. Couldn't tell you which aspect ratio Turner Classics played it in, but it's a great movie.
Yeah.
I know you two down there, you get old movies all the time. I don't know if you see that one on the big screen, I would recommend it. It is gorgeous.
That would be so awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'd see it.
Me too.
Anyway, next we're going to go to Luca Guadagnino's brand new film, After the Hunt.
Ooh.
A teacher gets caught in the life of a student after she accuses a colleague of hers of sexual assault. It's I liked the movie. Okay, I do think it's good. It's got it's fascinating, like what it's trying to say, I think, and what it's not trying to say, and like there's a lot of conflicting things within it, but I think that's purposeful. If there's anything I don't like, it's kind of the aimlessness in which the story is told. Like it's maybe just a bit too slow, Luca. Like maybe speed things up a little bit. I came away from this film thinking that these are not, like, in the world of this film, that like these are not real people. Like these are like actors, because the dialogue is written with like it's like Shakespearean for most of the film, and it's and I think that's on purpose to reflect the often performative nature of these kinds of like cancel campaigns, and we all stand up and say yes bad loudly to make it clear to everybody we're on the winning side. So I'm kind of in the middle of this right now with one of my best friends. They're on the side of this that you do not want to be on. And it kind of has given me a bit of a wake-up call when it comes to, like, people, like, happily choosing sides arbitrarily and, like, facts not mattering. In the film, Garfield's character, he's an asshole, like, straight up. And it's the easier position to take because of that. And a vast majority of the time, it is the right one to take. I want to make that clear. But I still think due diligence needs to be done. It's like quite often we don't think about the other side or take in all of the factual information, kind of ultimately all out to just protect ourselves first, like every other character in this movie is. And there's no benefit other than internal morality you may have to fight back against it in those instances when it is the right thing to do, because like the world is going to crush you along with them. At the end of the film, you still don't, like, they never fully answer if Garfield did it. They give you all the hints, but they don't answer it. They don't tell you yes or no. And like, so like, did he do it? Probably. Does it matter? No. Because either way, the outcome is the same for him and for the person accusing him. It's just like all this weird gray area shit that I think is fascinating to explore. And by that token, I kind of have a theory that this movie was made with the styles from like different canceled filmmakers.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
I felt a lot of Woody Allen in this.
Well, the font choice, that kind of just, I just remember that. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, yeah, there's a lot of Woody Allen in this, or like, or homages at least, like Bernardo Bertolucci. It looks a bit like a Lars von Trier film. I don't know anything about Polanski. There could be some of that in there. Maybe even some Leni Riefenstahl. And then they purposefully use a Smith song at the bar and comment on it. Mm-hmm. And I think there's more stuff like that that's hidden in there. And there's a big, in the office of like a therapist or something, there's a big Dirty Harry poster, and, you know, he's like the street justice man. Do what's right against odds, whatever. And so there's just little Easter eggs like that are kind of like thematically relevant. Anyway, like I don't think it's a great film overall, but it's one it had me thinking the entire time, and it had my brain racing, and thinking about it deeply. Did I offend everybody with what I said?
Elise, if you want to jump off the call now, that's fine.
No. No, not at all.
Yeah.
We had a lot of these kind of conversations. We saw this film together, Marcelo and I, and we had a lot of this same kind of conversation. Although this pet theory about the styles and references to other canceled filmmakers, I have not heard before. But there's certainly an argument for it. But I appreciate a movie that tries to be very nuanced about something people are rarely very nuanced about. Yeah, I also, and then to set it in the, halls of Ivy League academia where probably none of us would want to sit down and have a meal with any of these people. They would be insufferable. That's an interesting place to set something like this where, everyone's pretty deplorable and moneyed and that all of that, it's definitely a place that's ripe for commentary and maybe even a little bit of a takedown. But it was a flawed movie. I didn't, I've definitely liked most of Luca's quite a bit more than that one. What you said about the court of public opinion not really doing due diligence is definitely accurate. So, but it's a tough thing to make a movie about, especially in his sort of kind of rambly hangout style. I agree with you, Siobhan, that a little bit more sort of urgency and quicker pacing would have helped that film. But anyway.
One thing you brought up, Elise, that had me thinking about it, and how, like, I almost wish this wasn't the case, but in the film, it tends to be like generational, ways of thinking divided by generations. And if it leveled the playing ground in terms of like every character being the same age, kind of maybe in a different setting, maybe I would have thought about it more. I would have thought about it more. rather than, in my opinion, it kind of taking kind of cheap shots. I don't know. Again, it's complicated to even talk about because there's just so much going on. And I think for me, the flaw is it may be, like I said, maybe it takes too many cheap shots. Maybe it focuses its attention on maybe some wrong things. I don't know. But then again, hey, I like Siobhan's take on it, that I think maybe it is a work of it's intended to provoke. The fact that it starts with Woody Allen font, without a doubt. Like, that's I think his artistic way of just saying, I'm going to try to do something here, which I appreciate. Yeah.
And I'd say that's most of Lucas' work is provocative.
Yeah.
He's for sure.
Definitely. It is a movie that could stand to show Gen Z with any modicum of nuance. I feel like there's been a lot of movies lately that are really taking aim at Gen Z in a way that I find irritating. And I'm firmly millennial and, don't have a position here, but we got to get some movies with some nuanced portrayals of Gen Z. It's getting a little silly.
Sure.
Yeah.
I totally see what you're saying. It's probably hard to get an older legacy filmmaker to do that. To think young.
Like Pepsi?
So
sorry, stupid joke.
My third film here. I don't know. Did I tell you I took a trip to Korea recently?
Did you now? Okay.
Yeah, and I saw this film legally in a Korean cinema.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I saw No Other Choice by Bong Joon-ho, I think.
Yeah.
And I adore it. I think it's fabulous. It's my new favorite film of the year.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it.
Siobhan, did you say Bong Joon-ho or Park Chan-wook? Because I think you meant Park Chan-wook. Yeah.
I meant Park Chan-wook.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's a very funny movie with like a quirky, dry sense of humor and lots of like broad physical comedy too. And it's mostly like looking at the unrealistic and suffocating. There's been a lot of like talk about the economic anxieties and how capitalism turns us against each other, that kind of stuff, which is obviously a huge part of the film. But I don't think I've seen anybody else point out like the idea of like that like unrealistic like nuclear family thing where like the dad is the breadwinner and has to be, and the pressure that puts on everybody in the family. Like it's just not feasible anymore. Son Ye-jin as the mother, she would be my standout, but the lead, Lee Byung-hun, he is just fantastic as well. I don't know if either of you seen Squid Game, but he's a major he's like the main antagonist of Squid Game, I guess. He's a great actor. This movie has one of the grossest scenes I've ever seen. Like it's disgusting. But then later there's kind of just the credit sequence is like just this sobering montage that is like almost harder to watch than that sick gross out scene. Marcelo, by the way.
Yeah.
You're a big mirror shot guy.
Yeah. Wait, what does that mean? Mirror shot.
we talk about mirror shots a lot. You're like fascinated by like in the mirror and stuff.
Yeah. Because Park Chan-wook's his previous movie has a great mirror shot. Decision to Leave. Yeah. I think it's the interrogation scene when the camera's pointing in the mirror. Yeah.
I just want to hype you up a little bit. There is a hell of a mirror shot in this.
Okay, all right, I'm excited. And I mean, sorry to point this out. We're actually seeing it in a week, so we're excited to see it in IMAX. So we'll talk
about that next episode.
Yeah. So can't wait to see that. But there's another great mirror scene in Wicked for Good that I want to point out. If anybody's into mirror scenes, it's a whole sequence with mirrors.
or there's a great mirror scene in Tango and Cash. There's like a whole hall of mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
John Wick.
John Wick.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Contact.
Contact. Yes, of course.
A very untalked about, only I know about the mirror scene in Contact. Nobody talks about that.
Yeah.
Now it's time to get to one of my beloved segments, Going Beastwood, where I'm going to try to watch the directorial efforts of Clint Eastwood this season, one a week. And we'll get to that in just a bit. But first, we're going to talk about the movie I did watch. I watched, Marcelo, you had me watch Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
Yeah.
And I thank you for it. This was a lovely experience. Would I call it a great movie? I don't know. But like, it is a bizarre movie, and it's really fun to watch. It's a city slicking reporter for Town and Country magazine. John Cusack is sent down to Savannah to cover eccentric big shot Southern bon vivant Kevin Spacey's annual lavish Christmas party. He writes for Town and Country magazine. He's writing a 500-word piece, and they fly him out to Savannah, Georgia. Like, can you imagine?
Golden age of magazines.
Jesus Christ. And then later that night, after Cusack heads back across the street to where he's staying, Kevin Spacey shoots the rough and tumble jackass mechanic Jude Law to death and claims self-defense. And then suddenly Cusack tells Spacey he now wants to write an entire book about the crime and the investigating. And he goes investigating in this small town of colorful characters who got a lot of secrets to keep, you hear? And it's, God, it's just so much fun. By the way, that book that he writes, it's Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. This is a true story.
Whoa, what a twist.
I know. That was a twist for me in the movie.
Yeah.
We have one of the major players actually playing herself. Her name is the Lady Chablis. And that is her full name, the Lady Chablis. She changed her name. An old-time, local, famous trans nightclub performer. And she's just clearly having the time of her life. She's having such a ball on screen. She's got that old nightclub. What do they call it? Like pose culture kind of thing. That humor, drag humor kind of thing, cabaret show humor. She was the first ever performer at the now famous Club One in Savannah, which is their major cabaret and drag nightclub. And I've read saying that she was the first openly trans person to play a trans character in a major movie. And her depiction, and she's playing herself, and her depiction is great. She takes over the movie so much that I'm just kind of waiting for her to come back. There's the story behind it. She called Clint Eastwood herself and said, "I'm going to be the Lady Chablis in this movie because I'm the only lady." And Clint liked her so much that he let her ad-lib a lot of her lines, and he called her the one-take wonder, which I imagine is the highest compliment he can give anybody because he likes one takes. There's even like multiple gratuitous shots of her ass, which I appreciated. Clint got it. Clint loved this lady. And she genuinely had me laughing out loud, like hard, like every time she was on screen. She was so funny. Her alone is worth watching this movie. Her famous line is definitely old drag lady, 2 tears in a bucket, motherfuck it. That's her famous line. Anyway, this is like a silly, fun noir movie. Lots of like kooky side characters, not just her. There's like an old hoodoo woman, and the Spacey's lawyer is like a goofball. Like it's, Oh, by the way, stage to screen news. There is a musical based on the book.
I was just about to bring this up. Yes.
Did you know about it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Jason Robert Brown musical that has so far not played in New York, but I love Jason Robert Brown, so I'm usually reading about anything Jason Robert Brown coming down the pike. So, have not seen. Cool. Sounds. I'm aware of this movie, and it's a big book before it was, the film. So, big sort of Southern Gothic kind of thing. So, but yeah, I've never seen the movie. Sounds fun as can be.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so one last story here about the Lady Chablis. During filming, they put me up at the Holiday Inn, she said, in 2011. So I told Clint, y'all forgot I am the doll. I do not stay at the Holiday Inn. There was not enough room there for my luggage. And Clint apologized. He said, I can't believe they did that to you, doll. I love it. It's wholesome. I love that you loved her. Anyway, that is that for my week, but we do have a lovely guest who has to pick my next Going Beastwood entry, and I do have a list to choose from. If I can just go find it. How about that?
Yeah, this should be interesting. Elise, your quick thoughts on Clint Eastwood, the filmmaker / actor.
No comment.
Okay.
All right.
No, I don't have. He seems like a nightmare to work for, but yeah, I don't know. He has so many movies where I go, that's a Clint Eastwood movie? Huh. So good for him that he's still working in his advanced age. I don't know. He's all over the place.
All right. So these are the movies that I have access to. Starting in the 70s, going to today. I do not care if you know anything about these movies or care about these movies. Just pick it based on whatever
Throw a dart
you want.
Got
a
it.
dart. Mm-hmm. High Plains Drifter. The Outlaw Josie Wales. The Gauntlet. Firefox. Sudden Impact. Pale Rider. No, never mind.
Unforgiven?
Skip that one. No. Skip that one.
Okay.
Bloodwork. Flags of Our Fathers, or Richard Jewell.
Richard Jewell.
I'm going to go Flags of Our Fathers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. If this is what I'm thinking of, I believe I was forced to watch this in high school. So,
Well,
this is interesting because that one's like the partner film along with Letters from Iwo Jima.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? I think it was Letters from Iwo Jima that I watched in high school. Maybe both.
Fair enough.
Maybe both.
They both came out in the same year, and I think they were trying to show like similar perspective, two perspectives on like the same thing.
What was the language they were speaking in the movie? Because if they were if they're speaking English, that's Flags for Our Fathers. If they were speaking Japanese, that was Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
Is this a question for me?
No, I'm just making it clear between those two movies.
I think we watched both.
Okay, yeah.
I believe we watched both.
Yeah, they came out around the same time.
Or pieces of both, the clips of both. I don't know. It was a history class. I don't know.
Iwo Jima is the one that got the prestige, and people kind of forgot about Flags of Our Fathers. So I'm actually, and I've only seen Iwo Jima, so I'm actually very, very fascinated to see. I want to make this a double feature if I can.
Yeah, I remember buying the box set with those two DVDs in there. I don't think I own that anymore. I should rewatch those movies, but I remember Iwo Jima being the better movie.
A lovely choice from a lovely lady.
Mm-hmm.
Marcelo?
Thank you.
Oh, wait, no. Actually, Elise, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
My turn?
What is it that you've been watching?
What is it that I've been watching over there real quick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real quick.
I'm looking at Letterboxd. I was not warned about this segment.
I apologize. I forgot to bring it up.
Fine. I kind of don't want to talk about anything I might talk about with supporting performances. So, it leaves very little. You know what? Okay. So, about on the 14th, Marcelo and I went to the Paramount Theater here in Austin, and we saw for the dozenth time between us Stop Making Sense.
Oh, okay.
So, Yeah, we love Stop Making Sense. We love Talking Heads. Remind me who was presenting this, Marcelo?
Of course.
The guy who's not David Byrne?
Yeah, good old Jerry from Talking Heads.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah, so Jerry was there.
Jerry, he presented the film, and it was a great time. We've seen it in a theater many times before, but not at the Paramount, and people were dancing. It's a great place for it. There was a Q&A after, which was fine.
Jerry Harrison there was no moderator.
Yeah,
I wish there was a moderator.
Just an open mic and a bunch of crazies. Some good questions.
Up. Yeah.
One really, really rambly one. And finally someone from the back of the audience went, ask a question. Because this woman was just monologuing. I hate Q&As, but that was fun. And then just a couple of nights ago, we saw David Byrne on tour. So we've had a bit of a Talking Heads couple of weeks and love Talking Heads. So it's one of Marcelo's favorite groups, favorite performers, favorite writers, David Byrne. And you'd never seen him live before. So
live, nope.
We decided the night before Thanksgiving we were going to spend it with David Byrne here in Austin. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
So good. Who Owns the Sky, I believe is what the tour is called. We had an absolute blast. It was so great. We both kind of got emotional. We just love David Byrne. So it's been a David Byrne couple of days. So I'll bring that up because it doesn't have to be something new, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, you talked about, Garden of Good and Evil. It doesn't have to be something new. Okay, Stop Making Sense.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Really one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Yeah. It was great.
And great seeing Jerry Harrison like 2 weeks ago and that whole experience. It's top 5 of all time for me. Stop Making Sense. So
it's so good.
Anytime I get a chance to see it on big screen again, I'm there.
Yeah. It was awesome. And he seems like he's had a really interesting career as a music producer. And it was cool to see 2 of the Talking Heads separately in different venues. And, there's certainly a sense that David Byrne was the talent of Talking Heads. And I think that's undeniable. But it was interesting to hear Jerry talk about his whole wide, interesting career. He's produced a lot of great bands, produced a lot of great music. So he sounds like he's kind of a mover and a shaker behind the scenes, which is also very cool.
Yeah.
Let me give you one more. Again, I don't want to talk about anything I'm going to talk about in performances. So I will say, after having the vinyl record of this film for many years and jamming out to it constantly when we cook, because it's one of Marcelo's favorite soundtracks, I'd say. And
I'd say so, yeah.
I'd never seen the movie, never really heard the music, but loved the soundtrack, fell in love with it. We play it all the time. I finally got to see To Live and Die in LA. That was showing at a draft house here in town. Marcel, you'd seen it before a couple of times, right?
Yes, a few times, yeah.
Had you seen it in a theater? I can't remember.
I believe I have. I'll double check.
Yeah. So we went and saw To Live and Die in LA, and I had no idea what I was walking into other than the Wang Chung music that's throughout that movie and that I love and think is amazing, despite the terrible name of that band. It was great. It was wild all over the place, very kooky. I can't think of many other movies like it, and I'd never seen it before, so it was a great first watch for me this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I double checked, and I was half sure about this. I did see it in a theater 2 years ago, October 23rd, 2023. One of my all-time favorites. As soon as I said, "Oh, Elise, by the way, they're showing To Live and Die in LA," she's like, "Yes, I'm in."
Finally, I can know what this movie's about.
Yeah, but it's an amazing movie. I love it. I'm glad you saw it, Elise. To Live and Die in LA. Siobhan, have you seen this? You ever heard about this?
Marcelo, you and I had to talk about this on the podcast earlier this year. For Cinema to the Letter, their action bracket.
Oh, that's right. So how long was that podcast recording, by the way, Siobhan?
6 hours.
6 hours.
I remember this.
Yes.
7 hours. And then
so annoyed. Sorry. Was though.
Elise had to live through that. Like me.
Had to sit quietly in the living room and not be too loud for 6 hours.
Every 2 hours, me coming out and saying, "Not done yet. We're on a break."
Me standing there with a martini. Your dinner's gotten so cold. No, I didn't do that. That was a joke.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that sequence, that chase sequence, which was incredible, right, Elise? Like the freeway chase.
Yeah,
I selected that as one of my picks as like top action sequence of all time, and I think it got eliminated or did it in the first round. I forget, Siobhan, but it didn't make.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it didn't win.
No, it didn't win. But yeah, whatever. It's fine.
But it was a good pick. At least there's a certain thing that happens to, like, I don't know, 3/4 through the movie that truly stunned me when it happened. Were you ever truly stunned by anything?
Oh, yeah. That was great. Love that.
That was great.
Yeah. And then the other guy becomes evil slowly. Oh, it was great. I love that. Yeah. So I don't watch a ton of action movies, so it's kind of the same with horror where I'm like, I don't know the conventions of the genre so much, so I tend to just be kind of like impressed by all of it or like nonplussed by all of it, depending on the quality of the movie. Yeah, no, I loved that. And then you watch the other guy slowly become just as evil and cursed as the previous guy, and yeah, love it. I mean, fuck the police is how I feel. So great, loved it.
He sucked. I mean, he deserved it, but
yeah. Although, I mean, there's some beautiful butts in tight jeans in that movie, including his. So it was a shame to lose that halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
But so it goes.
More than just butts.
Butts.
Get to see
that's
all
right.
of it.
Yeah. Full frontal for him too, right? At some point.
To live and die in LA. But yeah, so Elise, thank you for those picks,
Sure.
those watches.
Happy to provide.
Yeah.
Marcelo,
Yeah. You have a question?
what is it that you have been watching over there?
All right. So quickly, I'll go through part 2 of Fantastic Fest 2025.
You're doing this.
Yeah. So going back to September, last episode, I went through the first.
Does this mean Wicked for Good is going to be on your list? I mean, I guess Ariana Grande.
Well,
I've sussed out one of your lists, one of your picks.
Okay. Stop trying to piece things together so early, Siobhan. Okay.
I'm an asshole. I know.
Day 3 of Fantastic Fest. I'm not gonna read through all my viewings at Fantastic Fest. These are only a selected few. Last episode I talked about the films I saw in the first 2 days. Now we're on day 3. I want to mention The Forbidden City. Fantastic martial arts movie set in Italy. It's a mix of like a mob movie with just like a martial arts like Asian film. Like it's quite a mix. I think it works. Well worth a watch. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming out, but check out The Forbidden City. Very good. That was day 3. My day 4 pick. I'm not going to talk about this movie now on this episode with supporting performances. I thought about adding some supporting performances from this movie, but they didn't make the cut. I'll definitely talk about the lead actress during the lead performances episode. I saw If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You during Fantastic Fest. I think this was the best thing I saw the entire festival. I love this movie. Elise and I saw it a few weeks ago. Your first time, Elise, my second time. But yeah, I love it. Rose Byrne, one of the best performances of the year. The way it was shot, the focus on more close-up shots of Rose Byrne versus like wide shots, like long takes. The creative choices in direction, cinematography, sound. I love it all. It is really my type of movie. This movie, so wow. It'll be on my list a few times this season. So If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That's my number one of the fest, and what the best thing I saw on day 4.
There's a question I want to ask you, but there's actually a chance it comes up later, so I'm not gonna do that.
Finally, day 5 for this part 2. The epic conclusion of this is part 3 next episode. So day 5, I want to highlight The Piano Accident, directed by Quentin Dupree. And it's this movie. French film starring, I cannot pronounce her last name, Adele Exarchopoulos.
Exarchopoulos.
Yeah, thank you, Exarchopoulos. She plays an influencer who tries to hide away in a shack in the middle of the mountains, but can't escape her online fame and a certain bad thing she did while shooting one of her YouTube videos. And she's the worst kind of influencer. And this kind of ties into another favorite of mine from a few years ago, which I think I forced Siobhan to see at one point, Deadstream. Any movie that takes aim at these kinds of influencers, I love. So, sharp satire, great comedy from Quentin Dupree. I love him. So, yeah, I had to see a Quentin Dupree movie at Fantastic Fest. So that ends day 5, did I just say? I closed my window. Day 5 of Fantastic Fest. More to come, part 3 of my Fantastic Fest coverage next episode. And that's all I want to say that I've been watching recently right now. Hey. Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. It was excellent.
1 hour into this podcast, we've covered what we've been watching. And here we are. And the AARP Awards.
Now let's zip through. I'm assuming this will just be a 90-minute episode. Let's get through all this in 30 minutes. Our best supporting performances of the year. Okay. Siobhan, I toss it to you because we have to figure out how we're going to do this. We have a total of 10 each. It was decided before we started recording. I mean, some would say we argued about it, but I wouldn't say that. 10. So we're going to divide it up, right, Siobhan? We'll do 5 a piece. Siobhan, explain it.
Here's what we're going to do. I've got this.
Yeah.
Elise.
Yes.
You did not like the idea of being sandwiched earlier.
I mean, no. But no, it was the phrasing that I took issue with. So I don't mind going second, but
in order to remedy that and to not offend you further, I am going to give you the chance to get in on this hockey puck action against Marcelo.
Ooh, a versus.
Now,
I like it.
What you are winning, what you are fighting for, is the opportunity to choose. Whoever wins this will choose the full 1, 2, 3 order.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
And then we are going to go through 5 each, and then we're going to go reverse to do the next 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be like 10 through 6, and then 5 through 1, right?
All right. Elise, heads or tails?
Heads.
Oh, I heard that.
It's tails. Marcelo, you get to choose the order.
All right.
For all 3 of us.
I'm going to say Siobhan will go first.
Okay.
And then Elise. And then me.
So the full sandwich. Got it.
The full sandwich.
Perfect.
Well, I tried. The hands of fate.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, I guess I'll just start off. I'm not going to say, I'm literally not going to say a single word about them. I'm just going to name my 3 honorable mentions. Emma Stone in Eddington, A$AP Rocky in Highest to Lowest, and Keanu Reeves in Good Fortune. The end.
Okay.
All right. My number 10. 10 through 6 here. 10 through 6 is what we're doing here. All right. Now, number 10, I'm going to say Chris Sullivan in Presence. Chris Sullivan's been like a character actor guy for a little while, mostly on TV. That I saw a lot of people did not know who he was until this movie, which kind of surprised me, but I know a lot of people just don't watch TV. I've always liked him, and he plays this like really sweet dad character in Presence that is always a good presence when he's present. And it's a good juxtaposition of the kind of maybe more stern or harder working mother. And he's got this great plot line, like B plot, that is never explained. But it just keeps coming up, and like it's kind of adding tension to his character, but he still finds a way to remain like a nice, loving father. I really love him. I loved him in the movie. Number 9, Tracy Ullman in Steve, the Netflix Cillian Murphy movie about teachers at a last chance reform school that is shutting down, and the movie takes place over one day at that school, one very chaotic day of like, you know, kids that like get in trouble a lot, and are very troubled, and it's just like a really chaotic scene, and like a really intense movie to watch. It's very focused on Steve, the main character played by Cillian Murphy, but one of the fellow teachers, Tracy Ullman, we keep going back to her, and she gives a number of like really emotional monologues to try to fight for the school after they learn of its closing. And to like kind of pump Steve up or do something for some students. Like her presence is like felt very, very well. Very importantly throughout the film. Actually, I had no idea it was Tracy Ullman until watching it later. I don't think she's English. I think she might be playing Irish. Anyway, number 8, Richard Harmon in Final Destination Bloodlines.
Oh, wow.
Who plays the character of Eric, the like tattoo guy.
Oh, that guy.
The tattoo punk rock guy who always in a movie like this, you expect that guy to be a total asshole, but not in this movie. He's kind of a jackass in some ways, but he's also a very loving, sweet guy. I think he gives a very fun and funny performance that's kind of surprising. And he's just a joy to watch whenever he's on screen. He is absolutely my favorite part of Final Destination Bloodlines, which I think is a totally solid film. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I came away from that movie just thinking about Richard Harmon, about Eric, the character of Eric. All right. Number 7, Ryan Bader, Smashing Machine. So Ryan Bader plays like Dwayne Johnson's like only real friend that we see. Throughout The Friend, he's also another fighter. And he feels real in a way that just like works for a Safdie movie. Like the way that the way that Benny shoots this film is very much in line with like Uncut Gems or whatever, where it's kind of voyeuristic and naturalistic. And Bader just fits right in there so well, and he's really soft-spoken, and like he kind of just blends in with the scenery so well because he's just like that real. And it took me a while into the film to like even realize like, oh yeah, this guy's actually adding so much to the movie. I really like this character. Like he just like in terms of like naturalistic performances, I genuinely think like I just buy him as like this fighter. He might even literally be one. I don't know. And I liked his relationship with Dwayne throughout the film, and how genuine it is. And he has his final moment on screen is like, it's like sad. It's shockingly sad for a character that I did not expect to have a sad moment like that. All right, now my final for this round, number 6, Wunmi Masako, Sinners. So as soon as I saw Sinners in the theater, like I looked at her and I'm like, she's the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And I thought like immediately she's going to be my best supporting actress of the year. She ended up at number 6, which I was surprised by, but she's absolutely fabulous. And she wears all this implied history on her just so well. And it's sort of like an emotional core of the movie, and you know she's got those, you know, like really big ones. It's just great stuff.
All right.
So that's it. Wunmi Masako for Sinners. Number 6.
Number 6. Amazing picks, Siobhan. Some ones I didn't even think about, to be honest, but amazing picks overall.
Thank you.
Now it's Elise's turn as the middle of this sandwich. Elise,
Okay.
you're 10 through 6, if you please.
What type
Sure.
of, like, you're in the middle of the sandwich. What type of sandwich is this? Like, what are you, meat? Are you like lettuce? What are you?
I think we did this bit last year, Siobhan. I'm fairly certain you asked this question and we did this bit last year.
Let's play that clip.
I'm going to be the creamy center of this Oreo cookie, sandwich cookie.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's what
Wow.
I'm picking this
Like
year.
that.
Very creative choice. All right. I like
Sure. Because I think last year I said pastrami. So we got a zig. We got to zig where we zag.
I have no memory
All
of
right.
this.
My 10 through 6. Number 10 is Josh O'Connor, Wake Up Dead Man. I loved Josh O'Connor in this role. I have him at 10 because it's a little bit of category fraud. They are running him in supporting. He's basically the lead of this movie. More so than the kind of other co-leads of Knives Out and Glass Onion with Benoit Blanc. I think Josh does more leading this film. So put it at 10 because it was a little bit category fraud, but Wake Up Dead Man, Josh O'Connor. At 9, I also have Wunmi Mosaku from Sinners. Just incredible. I like what you said, Siobhan, about just sort of wearing this history and bringing us just this sense of like centuries of like generational knowledge and she just has such gravitas. I mean, come on. And also like, most beautiful person I've ever seen. Just bam. Incredible. Especially that there's a couple scenes where she's in like it's like a flashback scene where she's in like a white lace thing and has these white flowers in her hair, and it's just stunning. And her voice and her presence and just she's incredible. I don't know that I'd ever seen her in anything before. Yeah, presence. It's really, there's no other word for it.
Did you see Deadpool
I don't know
and Wolverine?
Of course not, Siobhan. What?
Whoa.
She was in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Of course not.
Siobhan, what is wrong with you? Why would you even ask that?
No. No, I don't know that I've ever seen her in anything before. At least not anything with this much of a role. But she's great. I mean, the whole ensemble of Sinners is just. It was hard to pick. I had. Now I'm spacing on his name. Preacher Boy, Sammy.
Miles Canton.
I think it was Canton. I couldn't think of his first name. I had him on the list for a while. Ended up swapping him out for Wunmi Mosaku.
He was. I kind of feel bad for not putting him on here, but
Well, he's probably gonna get an Oscar nomination, so I don't know if we need to feel too bad. But I hope anyway. But yeah, it was tough because it's just such a stacked cast, and I didn't want to do more than one. So we rewatched Sinners a couple of nights ago because Marcelo got the 4K.
Yes, the 4K.
Yeah, and that was when I was like, nah, it's Mosaku. All right, number 8, William H. Macy, Train Dreams. A movie that I liked a lot and that I have thought about more and more afterward. Right after we saw it, I thought, pretty good. And then it's kind of stuck with me, and especially William H. Macy's performance. He's just got some humdinger one-liners, and he's got those sad eyes, and they just, speaking of like presence, they just speak to like a lifetime of hurting and seeing things out on the rails. And he's just great in Train Dreams. Okay. Number 7. I just swapped this out a couple of minutes ago. So number 7 is Lucas Hedges in Sorry Baby. I hadn't seen Mr. Hedges in a few years in something, and he just pops. He pops in that perfect supporting way. The movie is not about him. He doesn't really have much bearing on it, but the second he's in the mix with this movie, there's a new lightness to it, and a joy and a charm, because he's just like a little charm bomb that you just sprinkle over your dish, and it's charming all of a sudden. And I love him, and I believe my Letterboxd review is Lucas Hedges greater than symbol Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, it was. I remember it. I was going to bring it up.
Thank you. I also just really liked Sorry Baby. We saw it. A friend let us use her login for Sundance, and we watched Sorry Baby, and I just really liked that film. I thought it was just lovely, and he's so great in it. Okay, and then number 6 is Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. I don't know that I need to say much more than Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another, and maybe a few small beers. It just, so good. So good.
Yeah.
So fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my 10 through 6. I did not do honorable mentions. I can do that later or now. Seems weird to do it now. I don't know. You tell me.
You'll have time to do it later.
Okay.
So just save those.
Okay.
I can quickly go through my honorable mentions. That was another hard word for me. At least
You should probably say Honorable Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Honorable Lin-Manuel Miranda, Baby Blues Bible Bonkers. All right.
Broadway.
I have 6. I'm just gonna say the names and move on. Okay. John Carroll Lynch, Sorry Baby. Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another. Josh O'Connor, Wake Up Dead Man. Delroy Lindo, Sinners. Lucy Liu, Presents, and this one was tough. Almost made the cut. Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good. This was tough. 10 through 6. I was finalizing it just a few minutes ago. Because I actually had to add one in, which I'll talk about here in a bit. Okay, my number 10. Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value. I love Skarsgård. I love all the Skarsgårds. But Stellan, he's my favorite because he's also been working the longest. So many incredible performances over the last few years. Entire career. But really, this I can see him being nominated for an Oscar and possibly winning. I don't know if he's the front runner. We can talk about that later. But yeah, incredible performance and Sentimental Value. Movie I need to see again. Elise and I, you saw this twice already, and you love it.
I do.
And I do love it too. But I don't love it as much as you. But I need to see it again. It may might rise up higher on my list at the end of the year. That's number 10. Number 9, Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. Yeah, I'm also not going to say too much because it's what's a good way to describe it? It feels so easy for him. And I think as a performer, it's kind of like an illusion of like, oh, he's just being carefree under all this stress, his character, and we believe it. But there's like so much going on underneath, like for him as an actor to pull off too, to have that. Just calmness to him, like during this movie. It's hard to pinpoint, but it's pure Benicio del Toro, and that's why I love him in this.
See, I want to say Benicio is a guy that, like, I know he has an Oscar, but we've looked over, but like ever since then, it's like you can look over, like he's just been kind of looked over, like we take him for granted.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad that he's getting another like round of applause for I have yet to see one battle after another, but like I don't know, he's just a man who is like so absolutely consistent that it's like I don't know, a Willem Dafoe type that we take for granted.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I had to open up my notepad, and Gigi jumped on top of me. So I had two things going on at once. My next pick at number 8. As I was going through my lists of like best movies of the year, I go, God, yeah, this performance. Every time I watch this movie now, which I think I've seen this particular movie 5 times, this performance always jumps out to me because I knew I had to include somebody from this movie, and I ended up picking her, Marissa Abla from Black Bag, who plays Clarissa. The choices she makes, being a very youthful person in this movie that is filled with like Cate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, but yet like providing this like spark that is so unique. I don't think I've seen her anything before this, but after this, I'm like, yeah, this feels to me like she should have, she should be in more things. Like I really enjoyed her presence in this. Speaking of Soderbergh, but no, Black Bag I love, but this performance I had to shout out because it has stayed with me since watching it, in ways I didn't even think about, really. So I have to shout out that performance from Black Bag, Marissa Abla. Number 7. Diane Kruger, The Shrouds. The Shrouds, it's the latest Cronenberg. It's his most autobiographical. He is essentially going through his Cronenberg's real life dealing with his wife passing. Who was like an essential part of his filmmaking career because I believe she was like a costume designer on a lot of Cronenberg's movies, and she passed away a few years ago. And this is he's going through his pain through this film. I've seen this compared to like the Fabelmans, and how just a director brings his own personal story to like one story, and it feels very much like him. This is very much a Cronenberg film, but also a very personal film. And Diane Kruger plays the proxy of our lead character, played by Vincent Cassel. His wife passes away, and Kruger plays like his wife in the movie, and she plays 3 roles. Like she plays the deceased wife, she plays the sister, and she also plays an AI assistant, which AI plays a role in this movie in a very interesting way, which I also appreciate because I always have to go for the movies that really pretty much say fuck AI. So there you go, Diane Kruger in The Shrouds. My number 7. This one was a late addition. I just added it just a few minutes ago. Billy Crudup and Jay Kelly. I saw Jay Kelly this morning. I went out, to make a long story short, they were only playing it at the iPic Theater in Austin, Texas, where I had to pay real money to see this. They charged me twice for 2 cups of coffee, when another place would just charge me for a free refill. Whatever. It cost an arm and a leg to be there, but I love the movie. And I love Billy Crudup in this movie. He is incredible for the 1.5 scenes he's in. If you don't know too much about the movie, it is about this Jay Kelly character is kind of based on George Clooney's real life star persona. And Billy Crudup plays an old friend of Jay Kelly in the movie, and they go out for drinks, Jay Kelly and this friend, played by Billy Crudup, and it pretty much, after this meeting, the movie kicks off. Jay Kelly has an existential crisis because of this meeting with the Billy Crudup character, so it's a powerful performance in the 10 minutes he's in Jay Kelly. So I love the movie and love the performance. That's my number 6. So there you go. That's my 10 through 6.
And Marcelo. Time for you to give us your 5 through 1.
Yeah, because we're doing it snake style. So, okay, so here we go.
Serpentine.
Yeah.
Serpentine.
Yes,
Or do you want to
serpentine.
go back to me? Or do you,
Yeah, no. Here we go. I'm ready. My number 5. This just may be a more me pick than anything. I saw Roof Man. And I really liked Roof Man more than I was expecting to like it. I think the trailer sold something that this movie is not. The movie itself is comedic, but it is heavier than I was expecting in a good way. And what Kirsten Dunst has to do is, yes, she's number 5. She plays the romantic interest. I didn't really love the performance until the end of the movie when things sort of fall apart. So I'm not going to spoil it. It's based on a true story, but you can look it up if you want to. Where she has to make a decision after something happens, after something is revealed, and the camera focuses in on her for a one close up, where she does so much. She sums up her entire character, and then after that happens, there's one more scene. I think the final scene in the movie, where again I think she's giving a subtle emotional performance with a lot going on in her mind as she's dealing with what she's dealing with. But again, I love Kirsten Dunst as an actress too. So this really spoke to me, the movie and the performance itself. So yes, I love her in this. So that's my number 5. My number 4. This feels like I had to do this. Okay, because not who. I mean, if not me, then who? Maybe either one of you put her on your list. We'll see. Pamela Anderson and The Naked Gun. Okay. Funniest movie of the year? Yeah, I think so. Also, what a commitment to the bit for the entire runtime of the movie.
And the press tour.
Hey, she really committed to a lot during that press tour. But man, is she hilarious. Man, is she committed. Man, do I love her in this. And who knows how much The Naked Gun will play into my discussion for other categories this year. We'll see. But Pamela Anderson, oh God, I love her in this. Okay, so top 3. Here we go. My number 3. Now I'm going to say this, and then I'm just going to not talk too much about it because this movie is in theaters currently, and it'll be out on Netflix soon. Glenn Close and Wake Up Dead Man. That's it. She's great in it. I'm not going to say anything else. I love Wake Up Dead Man. I think it's now my top 10 of the year. And Josh O'Connor is great in it. But man, is Glenn Close just if there's justice, she would be the front runner and supporting actress this year at the Oscars. But I don't know if that's going to happen. That's my number 3. My number 2. This is where it gets, I don't know, hard, controversial. But I had to go with this. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another.
The front runner, I believe.
Yeah, but there are so many great performances in One Battle After Another. So many great supporting performances. But I hate to say it, I got to give it to Sean Penn because there are choices he makes that are just so they that flesh out his character. I don't know if they're from PTA's brain or Sean Penn coming up with some of these ideas, but just even the smallest detail of him spitting on his comb and then running it through his hair, that alone, that's a choice. And then, incredible performance of a truly sad, evil man. So that's my number 2. That's Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. My number 1. And this was locked in when I saw the movie again just a few days ago. I have to say, my number 1 supporting performance of the year is Miles Catton in Sinners.
Yeah.
he is essentially, the main character, you could say.
Yeah. He's just not playing two characters.
Yeah.
Right,
So
yeah,
he gets supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I still would call him supporting, even though like he's like the focus of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
If
but
the
it's hard to
twins
call
were-
him the main character.
If the twins were played by two different actors, I think then he'd be the lead. But
Yeah,
since
yeah.
it's one guy doing both of those performances, you got to give that lead.
Yeah, he is the emotional through line of the movie. He gives the movie its heart, and the fact that he is also singing and playing the guitar, and it all feels real. And he's also an incredible actor in this movie. It all just, and the fact that Sinners itself, it remains in my top 5 of the year. It might be, I was going to say, it might be in my number 1 of the year, but it's now battling against 28 Years Later and now Jake Kelly. So it's quite a race for my number 1, but a huge reason why that race is happening, why Sinners is just so high on my list, is because of Katzen's performance. Incredible. So that's it. Those are my performances supporting of the year. There you go. Who's next?
Marcel, it is so you if Jay Kelly ended up being your number 1. It is so you.
It's surprising even to me. I'm sure I'm going to bring it up throughout the season, but Jay Kelly, oh boy, has a movie ever spoken to me?
This is so funny because you got home right before we got on this call. You got home from seeing Jay Kelly, and I said, "How was Jay Kelly?" And you went, "Yeah, I liked it." That's it. That's all you said. I had no idea until now. I liked it.
To be fair, I had to rush through a meal, and I almost said it's one of my favorites of the year, and I may have even said that in so many words, but no,
You did not. All you said was I liked it.
I knew we were going to talk about it now too. So, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see how many other people love it as much as I do. I might be in the minority of just pushing it to my almost number 1, but yeah.
That's your favorite place to be at the end of awards season, is with a real niche number 1. You love that.
I mean, my number 1 of last year wasn't so niche, was it?
I don't know what your number 1 of last year
What was my number 1? Love Lies Bleeding? That's not niche.
Yes. I said,
Yes, it is.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Digging your own grave here, Marcelo.
Okay. Look, I'm done talking for a while. Who's
All
next?
right.
Elise, right?
Is it back to me?
Elise,
Yeah.
yes.
Should I do honorable mentions now?
Go
that
ahead.
feels weird.
Go ahead. Honorable mentions now.
All right, I screwed up. I should have done honorable mentions before. I'll just go through them quickly.
Are you like regular Oreo cream, or are you like a special? I like the carrot cake one. That's like cream cheese.
Ooh, I haven't tried that one.
that one's good.
I love a golden Oreo. Love a golden Oreo.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
sorry for making you wait, Marcelo. My deepest apologies.
Oh boy, this is a controversial episode.
All right, honorable mentions. I have Paul Mescal, Hamnet. That's a lead performance. Didn't want to put it on the list. That's a lead. Same goes for Ariana Grande and Wicked. Didn't want to put either of them. It felt too category fraudy. I know that's what they're running in for the awards season. Whatever. Conan O'Brien, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. He's great. Kirsten Dunst, Roofman.
Oh yeah.
And then one very silly one for honorable mentions that's really just a cameo. Bridget Everett, Wake Up Dead Man. I was psyched when this happened. You were I shook you by the shoulder when she came on screen. I love her. Anyway.
Fist pumping in the air.
Yeah, I adore her.
I want to. So when Marcelo brought up, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, I wanted to ask about Conan. Like, is he is good in the movie?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think he's great.
I'm really excited.
He plays such a weird character. I mean, it's a weird movie, but it's my kind of weird. It's great.
Yeah. And I'll quickly say it was between him and A$AP Rocky that I was like, "Ooh, which best supporting performance should I even put on my list?" And they're both very good, but they didn't make my list. But I have to shout out A$AP Rocky as well.
Yeah, I thought about A$AP Rocky too. Glad you put it on your list, Siobhan. Okay, now back to my 5 through 1. Okay, 5. This one's also a little category fraud, but I couldn't argue with just how much I wanted this on my list, and that is Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value. I love this movie so much. It is currently my favorite of the year. That might change. I just adore this movie. I love a chilly Scandinavian film, so this speaks to me greatly. Also, as the daughter of a chilly father, this movie speaks to me greatly. And I will talk about it again soon. So, moving on. 4, I'm going to go, I had 2 options here, and I'm going to go with Andrew Scott, Blue Moon. I love Andrew Scott. I loved Blue Moon. If pressed, if anyone should be nominated for Blue Moon, it should be, I'm just blanked on his name.
Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke, thank you. I'm bad with names. It should be Ethan Hawke. He's so great. I love Blue Moon.
Had him at number 1 on their acting.
Yeah, I hope he gets at least in the nominations. I love him. I love the performance. I
was wondering if it would be like an Ethan Hawke, like finally give him his Oscar year.
Maybe.
It could be cool. It's great. I've said this joke before on our podcast and in front of people. It's not a good financial choice to make a movie that's only for Elise Poston, but with Blue Moon, they sure did make a movie that's only for Elise Poston, and I loved it deeply. And Andrew Scott is so good as Richard Rogers. It's kind of weird casting, but it also really works. I love a movie that spends 2 hours making fun of Oklahoma as a musical, as a piece of art. I love a movie that's talking about art, talking about the art of theater. It's just great. Great movie, great performance. Love Andrew Scott. Okay. Number 3. Apologies if I pronounce this incorrectly. Mariam Afshari, It Was Just an Accident. I adore It Was Just an Accident. This movie is doing so many things at once. It's so unique and special. Her performance is incredible, especially she has a really big couple of scenes, one scene in particular towards the end. I don't really want to talk too much about It Was Just an Accident because there's some really interesting things that unfold with her character and all of the characters. It's really a wonderful movie. I'm excited that it's getting a lot of buzz. Mariam Afshari. I don't know this performer otherwise, but she really pops. She's really great. Okay. Number 2, we've already talked about it. Glenn Close, Wake Up Dead Man. Let's get Glenn that Oscar.
Wow. Wow. I'm shocked.
You haven't seen it yet, Siobhan, right? Wake Up Dead Man?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's not coming to Netflix until like sometime in December. She's great. Again, it's a thing I don't want to talk too much about because it's a whodunit. And, you know, it's a Knives Out mystery. But, it's Glenn. She's the greatest. And I would, as much as I want Glenn to have an Oscar, I did not want Glenn to have an Oscar for The Wife. I did not like The Wife. And I'm thrilled that it didn't go to her. And I feel bad saying that because she's Glenn Close. But let's get her an Oscar for a great performance. And that could be Wake Up Dead Man. Okay, but that's my number 2. My number 1, I teased this, that we would talk about Sentimental Value again, and here we are. My number 1 is, again, apologies if I mispronounce this, Inga Ipsdotter Lillias, Sentimental Value. I saw this movie a second time, and it shot up to my number 1 of the year. It's exactly my kind of movie. It's also about theater and performance and film, and it's about family and the complicated things you can and can't say within a family and the roles we play in a family and the unspoken rules about who is who in the dynamic of a family and how those chess pieces can move around and the things that are unsaid. And it's mother's milk for a recovering wasp like myself. And she's so good. Again, an actress I don't know otherwise. She's a Norwegian actress. And I mean, she's up against Stellan Skarsgård and Renate Reinsve and Elle Fanning, I guess, as well, is there. But I mean, if it's a cage battle, Inga, I think, knocks all the other supporting performances out of the ring. She's so good. Really big scene towards the end with her and Renate Reinsve. And Renate is doing the bigger performance. And she would probably be in my lead performance as well, probably pretty high. But it's, yeah, Inga's performance is just very subtle, nuanced. I needed a second viewing for her to shoot up to the top of my list. But after that second viewing, I was like, there's no denying this is my favorite performance of the year, favorite film of the year. A sentimental value.
Incredible.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I gotta seize it. I got to seize it.
Gots to seize it.
And the Iranian film, what was it called? I gotta see
It was just an accident. Yeah, it's great. It's also really fun. It's really funny. It's a crazy movie. There's so much going on. It's just like juggling tones and genre so really well. So loved It Was Just an Accident.
And Wake Up Dead Man. So many of these films I haven't even seen.
Wake Up Dead Man's just fun as hell.
Yeah. Well, you've made me pumped for the movies yet again. But here are the movies I have seen that I'm pumped about already. Number 5.
Great way of putting it, Siobhan.
Number 5. I don't know. You might call me crazy for this one, but maybe this is just me. But I saw Roofman.
Oh, interesting. Roofman.
I actually really liked Kirsten Dunst in Roofman. Okay.
Interesting.
It's the single mom. It's the single mom archetype done about as well as you can do it. I think. Derek Cianfrance's characters. Like I think there's so few better writers making like fully 3-dimensional characters that are just great showcases for brilliant actors. And I love that Kirsten Dunst got to have one. She's like a charming and great person, but she still just feels like a real human being with her own flaws and emotions. She gives so much with her face, like so much just face acting in this film.
Good.
When Tatum just keeps bringing home the gifts for the kids, and like she just has to keep putting on this like she gives him like disappointment, disgust, but also has to be happy for the kids. Like it's so complex. Like there's just so many emotions going on, and it's just all on her face. Like she's phenomenal. She's like Kirsten Dunst. I don't know why you thought that was a weird pick, Marcella.
No,
all three of us talked about it.
Well, look, I don't know. I'm a weirdo who likes Roofman, right? Am I right?
Yeah. This is a pro Kiki space. You can
Yeah.
Kiki Dunst. We're mild on our cat Kiki.
Okay, my next one, I am very surprised that one of you did not say this. Is he maybe not a supporting? Ralph Fiennes in 28 Years Later?
Yeah, I mean, look, Siobhan, I love that movie, and I love his supporting performance. He almost made my list, but I don't know.
Well, look, I
go ahead.
I think that he's just a light in the darkness, this kindly old soul out in this desolate hellscape, who makes you believe that living is possible. His appearance and mannerisms, like they're almost shocking. How like nice he is and stuff, and he provides this film with all of its heart and the guidance he gives the child, who would be the lead of the movie, I suppose. I think he is the movie's connection to 28 Days Later. He brings the heart that film had. Like that film is really like kind of like a found family story, that really loves its characters and has that surprising optimism and the unbroken human spirit. And no matter how bad things are, that life's worth living, and you show empathy for all living creatures, or undead creatures, as it may be, and respect. Like he blows me away with like how little he's doing. He's just, again, a kindly old man, like a nice old soft-spoken soul. And I'm very, very excited to see where this character goes in the Bone Temple. where I'm assuming he actually will be the lead.
We'll see.
Number 3. Very surprised this one didn't get mentioned. Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein.
Well, one of us hasn't seen it, right?
Yeah, I still have not seen it, nor have I
Gotcha.
seen 28 years later. So, because scary. So, I'm going to have to put on my big girl pants and probably see both of these movies before the year is out. But, yeah, we'll see.
Well, I mean, Frankenstein's Frankenstein, you know.
Yeah,
how scary
yeah.
That's gonna be.
I'll be fine.
28 years later, again, like, it has such a sweet heart to it. Like, it is not like, just fucking rip apart everything and kill. Like, it's
Yeah.
it's not.
That's good to know.
There's
That
that
helps me,
aspect
certainly.
to it, of course, but like, it is a much a kind-hearted story at its core.
Very good to know.
And in its character work. Okay, Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein. Just this absolute freakish creation that spits in the face of God himself. An awful beast that we are meant only to fear, and I do. I do fear this beast. Jacob Elordi, you
Sexy beast.
You're terrible. Number 2.
Wow. Okay, condemnation.
No,
of
Jacob Elordi
Frankenstein.
brings us just so much. There's nothing I can say. He brings us so much life into this creature. Like, he's legitimately, I have nothing to say. Like, I think it's just like so obvious. Like, if you've seen the film, but like what he does, or even if you haven't seen the film, you know why he's good. He's just good at doing that. You know.
Yeah. And I also have to say, like, I thought about him, and for me it was difficult coming up with a list and not including him because he is a reason why I think that movie works. Maybe the reason, because he's just another Del Toro monster. And Del Toro loves his monsters, and all the passion Del Toro has for just all.
Gosh, what's
these
the best monster since?
Like you got good old Fishman from Shape of Water.
No, thank you.
You got Bradley Cooper from Nightmare Alley. He's a monster.
No.
You got the Pan's Labyrinth.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You got Pan and the big toad.
The other guy with the eyeballs and the hands.
Yeah.
I don't know what that thing is called.
Hellboy, and
Hellboy's a
Abe
monster.
Sapien.
Yeah. The Kaijus from Pacific Rim.
The Kaijus, yeah. Crimson Peak, aren't there like ghosts or something?
Yeah, the real monster, the human beings in Crimson Peak.
All right. Number 2.
The real monster was friendship all along.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, I think Jacob Elordi up there with Guillermo del Toro's best monsters. The vampires, of course, in Blade 2. Number 2. Son Ye-jin, No Other Choice.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's just so funny. Just the best mom. Sticks by her family, sticks by her husband. As her husband slowly goes more and more insane, she has to stay the course for the benefit of the family, but she's not doing it in a shrill way, and she still like supports him to a degree that is kind of weird. And it's funny, and like she like wants to help him in his insanity in a way that's like, I don't know, it's just fun. It's just really cool. She's this truly loving character, willing to do anything for her family, and she's also hilarious. Again, just a very funny movie. My number one. This one's a me. I'm Mario.
Mario's number 1. Wow.
Number 1, Sally Hawkins in Bring Her Back.
Whoa.
I connect. This is a story of child abuse. I connect really hard. I can connect really hard to that type of thing. That's why I love Steve so much as well. So she plays this adoptive mother who has ulterior motives for why she's adopting children, and abuses them. So she's so scary and sinister, but she's so good at putting on the mask of being a nice person around others, you know, like and that being a child and seeing that happen firsthand, like how an adult is so able to do that. Like, it's just something you never forget, and when it's done, it's rarely done this well in a film, I don't think. It has she has elements of some sort of like mysticism, but nearly everything she does is like deeply grounded child abuse 101. A really disturbingly accurate, like, gaslighting, manipulating psychopath. It actually took me a bit into the movie to recognize her as Sally Hawkins, because I was like, I couldn't believe that, like, this was the same sweet old Paddington mom.
Yeah, Paddington's mom.
Like, I know. But yeah, she truly blew me away. There's probably arguments to be made that she's the lead, but I think it's that kid that's the lead. Yeah, she brings a ton of gravitas, a bunch of reality to a very scary type of person that exists. Right, that's my numbers 1 through 10. That's ours. Number 1 through 30.
Mm-hmm. We did it. We did it.
Wow. Now we need to rank all 30.
No, we're not doing that. Yeah. We have 2 more segments. All right.
What?
See, maybe I mean that's kind of why I wanted to do 5 in the first place. So we did 10.
Well, Elise, I'll tell you how. We have a Discord. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, we've got the talkfilmsociety.com/Discord. Anybody can join. Anybody's welcome. We love you. Talkfilmsociety.com/Discord will get you here. We've got our Talk Awards channel where we ask every single week for your answers to the prompt of the week. This week being the top 5 supporting performances of 2025, regardless of gender. So so these people, they only get 5. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
these people,
these we look down on them. Mm-hmm. Sam shot first. Friend of the site, host of Keanu Believe It. Mm-hmm. Recently on commentary for Gangs of New York. Mm-hmm. His 5 picks. And unfortunately, I did not do my due diligence here. I apologize, but if I make a mistake, just we'll talk about it in the future.
Okay.
So he picked Delroy Lindo for Sinners. Mm-hmm. Who I want to. What? Who was he? He was in that movie.
Delroy Lindo, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot. I just kept. Look, it's been months, and I haven't seen it since the theater. I really don't remember him.
Yeah, he was part of the final group in the end. He's a performer, harmonica performer. Great.
I love Delroy Lindo. I don't know.
There's so much
Wunmi
good happening in that
Masako.
movie.
Yeah.
Sinners. Wunmi Masako Sinners. The double Sinners.
Oh yeah, 2 sinners in there for Sam.
Benicio del Toro, OBAA. I believe he means one battle after another. Mm-hmm. Carl Lumbly, The Life of Chuck. Huh.
Interesting pick.
And
he's good in it.
Jodie Comer, 28 years later.
Mm-hmm. She's good in that. She almost made my long list.
All right. Jay McMillan gives us Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Akira Akoto, Rental Family. I wanted to see that. Mm-hmm. Mark Hamill, The Life of Chuck. What?
He's good in it.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm not going to watch that fucking movie.
Oh, come on.
Amy Madigan from Weapons. One that was missing from all of our lists. I'm not that surprised. But Emily Watson, Hamnet. Frankly, for Weapons, I was considering more Josh Brolin or even Han Solo than her, but I didn't go with anybody. Let's see. Here we go. Gotta scroll. Hollywood Noah Cassidy gives us Jacoby Jupe from Hamnet. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. Ryan Bader, hey, my man, the Smashing Machine. Mariam Afshari, It Was Just an Accident.
Mm-hmm.
And Wunmi Masako, Sinners. She might be the ultimate winner of the day here.
Mm-hmm. Two Hamnet shout outs in the last two.
Yeah.
Two Hamnets, yeah.
Yeah. Lisa and I saw Hamnet this past week. Mm-hmm. That's it.
The Real Matt C brings us his supporting performers. Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein. Delroy Lindo, Sinners. Wunmi Masako, Sinners. Benicio del Toro, Just Another Battle. That's not what it's called. If he means
Matt Curione, what's going on?
What are you doing, dude? One Battle After Another.
It was just another battle after another.
Haley Steinfeld, Sinners. The Triple Sinners from The Real Matt C.
Damn. You could fill out a whole ballot of Sinners supporting performances. It's such a good
You
ensemble.
really could. It is. It's a great ensemble, and I think there's a reason why we have that award.
Yeah. It's probably going to win it.
Brendan gives us Delroy Lindo in Sinners. Wunmi Masako in Sinners. Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another. Jodie Comer in 28 Years Later. She's just not the one that left the impression. She's great. But I don't know. Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. Not the Who's Tommy Thomas Marinara, Thomas Mariani, host of Double Edge Double Bill, formerly host of Cinema to the Letter on hiatus. You can go to his Patreon, patreon.com/cinema2letter. Tommy Marinara, the big TM. Ray Fiennes, 28 Years Later. There we go. Somebody with culture. Nicholas Hoult, Superman. Great.
You know what? Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Delroy Lindo, Sinners. Amy Madigan, Weapons. And Teyana Taylor, One Battle After Another. Zephyr, she brings us, Fly Away on My Zephyr. She brings us, her one pick is Pamela Anderson in The Naked Gun.
Nice.
Yeah. Solid.
Joey Hamilton, past and future friend of the show, the animation super king.
Past and future friend, not current friend.
On hiatus.
Currently, just a guy we know. So Joey, Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. Lee Jun Lee, Sinners. There's another one. There's another new person.
See,
Yeah.
what did I say? You know?
Teyana Taylor, and like it's like somebody new affected every other, okay, or something, whatever. Teyana Taylor, One Battle After Another. Aiden Delbus, Begonia, and Nicholas Hoult, Superman.
Another Superman.
Yeah, everybody has their own Sinners character that they connected to the most.
Yeah. It's like that BuzzFeed quiz. Like, which Sinner character are you?
Which
just
Sinner
like that.
is you?
Which Sinner's you? All right. Fantastic.
That is the end of our Discord segment. Once again, you can go to talkfilmsociety.com/discord and have yourself
A merry little
wonderful
Christmas.
time.
All right. Last segment. Elise, we're going to get you out of here soon. And then we'll head off to Barnes & Noble. The prognostication game. All right. So this is the game in which I quiz Siobhan on what IndieWire this week.
You gotta include the guest. It's no fun to play a game with just me and you with the guest just sitting there.
Here's the thing. You gotta let me finish. Elise will be your what's that thing they do in one
collect call, whatever.
Yeah, the collect call.
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. Yeah. Elise is going to be your phone a friend. You can use it.
Change, and I can't make the call.
So anytime you need assistance, Siobhan, Elise will be there to help you out. You have unlimited phone a friend here. So the categories this week, because IndieWire is going to predict here.
They're not woke.
They're not splitting it like we are. They're going by Academy rules. So the supporting actors and supporting actresses category, this is what they're predicting will be nominated. As of this recording, this was updated just this past week. I do not have the date because the screen froze, but trust me, it was this past week. All right, let's go through. Siobhan, do you want to do Best Supporting Actor or Best Supporting Actress first?
Give me the boys.
All right, the boys.
The boys.
Okay, here we go. Scrolling through. And again, you can use Elise as a phone a friend. So, Siobhan, guess the top 5 in this category that IndieWire is predicting will be nominated.
Sean Penn, One Battle After Another.
Correct. Sean Penn is in the top 5 here.
Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another.
Incorrect. Benicio is not in the top 5.
Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein.
Correct. Elordi is in the top 5.
I have a feeling. I have not seen the rest of the movies. Oh, how about Miles Canton for Sinners?
Miles Canton is not in the top 5.
Right. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling I have not seen any of the other movies. Are they going for Josh O'Connor?
Josh O'Connor is not in the top 5.
Have I seen these other movies? I mean,
you have not seen 1. You have not seen 2. You have not. You have not seen 3. You have not seen 3 of these movies.
Whoever the fuck from Hamnet.
Who, Siobhan? And again, you can phone a friend.
No,
I'm right here.
You can
I
phone
got
a
both
friend.
of them for you. I know who the other two are.
My friend who has seen these movies. My phone a friend.
Yes.
I'm going to. What's your number? Can you say your number?
No.
5. 5.
Can I just guess for you? Because I know them.
Yes. I besiege my picks to you. Whatever.
Okay.
You have my power.
Yeah.
This might be flying too close to the sun, but I believe the other two are Paul Mescal, Hamnet, and Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value.
Yes. Paul Mescal for Hamnet.
Mescal.
And Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. That leaves one more on the table.
Okay, my confidence is no longer in the chat. Can you list who it is? Who's they? Just to review.
To review, Jacob Elordi,
so okay.
Frankenstein, Sean Penn, One Battle After Another, Paul Mescal, Hamnet, and Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value. There's one more on the table in this top 5. Best Supporting Actors, according to IndieWire, as of this past week. Late November. I'm going to give some clues. This movie has been mentioned. This performer has not been mentioned. His name was not mentioned in at all in this episode, but the movie was.
Interesting.
And it's a movie from this year.
It is a 2025 movie, correct?
Was it a movie from one of our 3 lists?
The movie did feature in one of our lists this episode, but the performer did not. That's the clue. All right, I'm going to narrow this down more. He has never been nominated. Some would say he should have been nominated, like at least twice in the last 5 years, maybe. I mean, this movie he likes to make, but he's mainly known for other movies. Maybe Maybe that's what's holding him back from getting nominated. Just his most known fours are not prestige films.
Okay.
Let's just say he likes to sing every once in a while. Maybe
a singer.
he's a singer, and he also likes to. That's right.
Awesome.
It's Adam Sandler and Jay Kelly.
Oh.
You associate Adam Sandler mostly with singing?
I don't want to give it away,
Singer.
but he is famously the wedding singer. So
Okay, so not even his comedy songs.
Not even like the Hanukkah song.
You're talking about a
Lunch Lady.
mid-tier.
no, look, you both got 2 points there,
okay.
so feel good about that. 2 points each there. And by the way, you are competing. All right, best supporting actress, Siobhan.
Gals. Bring them out.
The gals.
Ladies, come on out.
Yeah. When you're ready, and feel free to use Elise as a phone a friend.
Of course. She was the winner of our day. It's Wunmi Masako.
She did not make the top 5.
Okay, I'm sure. Oh, Maya Goth for Frankenstein.
She did not make the top 5.
Teyana Taylor for One Battle.
Correct. Tiana Taylor. One battle after another.
I have a feeling my Sun Ye Jin from No Other Choice could get in there.
Nope. Not.
Fuck me.
Not here.
Just fuck me. Really.
Okay. Let's go.
Straight.
Again, phone a friend if you need to.
Right here.
Amy Madigan, Weapons.
Yes. Amy Madigan.
Hell yeah.
Weapons.
Cool.
In the top 5.
Haley Steinfeld, Sinners.
She is not in here.
Alright, whatever. The Mariam Afshari from It's Just an Accident.
Not on the list at all, surprisingly.
How many have I got? 2?
You got 2 out of the 5. Again, you can phone a friend. Elise is just standing by.
Oh, I know.
I know one of them for sure.
For sure, Elise says.
I feel pretty
Confidently.
confident, yeah.
There has to be a sinner in there. But who else would it be? Ugh. What in the goddamn hell?
Not going to hand out clues yet.
Don't.
Come on, Siobhan, let me help you.
Yeah, just let me get one more.
Okay.
Who did I get? I got Teyana Taylor and I got
Tiana Taylor and Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan. I want to make one more guess. That's all I want. That's all I want to do. And I will do it
Right now.
once I think
It's coming up.
person to say
Can't wait.
Alicia Silverstone in Begonia.
Be amazing.
Incorrect. Sorry,
All
Siobhan.
right, I'm going to call on my phone a friend.
All right. At least you've been phoned.
Speaking of people who are actually known for singing, Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good.
Ariana Grande is on the list.
Jesus Christ, what am I
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah. Can I guess another one?
Yes.
I'm going to guess Inga Ipsdottir Lilius. Sentimental Value.
That is correct. She is in the running.
Good.
According to IndieWire. Yes.
Right. Well, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many are we up to now? Is that all 5 or is that
4 out of the 5. There is 1 left.
And they're not a sinner.
Here are the clues. The clues are the movie was mentioned, but the performer was not mentioned. Similar to the last category.
Ooh. I have a guess.
Yes.
Regina Hall? One Battle After Another?
Incorrect.
Boo.
Yeah.
So you said movie mentioned, but not the performance.
Yes.
Interesting.
Another. I mean, this year we have a slew of amazing supporting performances, like we said.
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah. But just think of that. I don't know what else to say.
Okay, a female that was in a
Correct.
movie.
Female who was in a movie. Yeah. This movie is top of or near top of the list for one of us. I'm not going to reveal exactly if it's top because that's a spoiler.
I thought you said it wasn't someone we talked about.
But the performance wasn't mentioned.
Oh, okay.
The movie, though.
Please, there's no way.
What?
Emily Blunt in Smashing Machine?
No, she's not.
Oh, thank God.
Here. Yeah. By the way, I should have mentioned this all along, but they break it down by frontrunners, the top 5, then contenders, another 5, long shots, another 5, and then a perfect world.
Oh.
Emily Blunt is in long
guess.
shots.
I have a guess.
Elise, go ahead.
Is it Elle Fanning, sentimental value?
It is Elle Fanning in sentimental value.
Yeah. No. She's acted off the screen by everyone else, but I'll be annoyed, but fine, whatever. Give it to the American.
There are your top 5. So Elise got 3, Siobhan got 2. The frontrunners, according to IndieWire, Elle Fanning, Ariana Grande, Inga Isdottir Lilias,
I think. I don't know.
Amy Madigan, and Tiana Taylor. There you go. Now, the final question here as we wrap up this entire show, this entire episode. Elise, who do you think is going to win these 2 categories, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress at the Oscars in a few months? Go ahead.
I'm gonna go for this is my heart pick. I'm gonna go Inga Ibsdottir Lilias and Stellan Skarsgård. Sentimental value.
A sentimental value at 1-2. All right,
Yep.
that's who you're going for.
Little category fraud on Stellan, but whatever, we'll allow it.
Now, that's who you are going to predict to win, or are those like you want to win?
Let's go both.
Both?
Why not?
Okay, wow. Okay,
Who cares?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Who
I care. I think they're both high on the list in a lot of the prediction pools I've seen, and they're 2 of my favorite performances of the year. So let's go both. For once, the Academy might get it right.
Wow, okay.
At least in my eyes, if no one else's.
Siobhan, what do you think? Who do you think will win, and who do you want to win? Both
I've got a
categories.
3-way choice here for men. All of them I'm kind of equally thinking, but for different reasons. And those 3 would be Elordi, Penn, and Skarsgård. I'm going to pick. Fucking Sean Penn, one battle after another.
That you think will win.
Woman.
Yes, the best woman.
Best woman. Refresh me.
Okay, yeah, I can read the list again. I mean, just in the top 5, you have
Fuck it. Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan, Weapons.
Fun.
Wow.
Fuck it.
I like it.
That's fun. But who do you want to win, Siobhan?
That.
Okay.
If that ended up being I didn't even list that in my honorable mentions or anything. But look, if Weapons ended up being an Oscar-winning movie for any reason, I would be thrilled.
Gotcha.
Siobhan, can I ask you, is Weapons too scary for me? Marcelo has no idea what is and is not too scary for me.
No,
Okay.
Weapons is not a scary movie.
Great. It looked scary. The trailer was scary.
Well, it's mysterious, I guess, but it's mostly a comedy. Like it's a goofball movie.
My mom laughed at the premise. As a former 4th grade teacher, I told her the premise and she went, "Ha, good." So, she thought it was funny.
No, yeah, it's just got this goofball energy to it that like I don't know how you could be scared by it at all.
Okay. Well, if I am, you're on your own head, be it.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But
It's okay. Marcelo's always so wishy-washy about that, so I wanted to just ask somebody else.
And I still don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, you don't want me to be scared, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
But
I have less stakes in the matter, I suppose.
fair. Yeah, it affects him directly if I can't sleep. So, actually, no, it doesn't. You could sleep through a freight train going through our house, so it would be fine.
What about my picks? Yeah, I'll go ahead. So, who I think will win, supporting actor Sean Penn, and who I want to win, Stellan Skarsgård. And for supporting actress, who I think will win, and also who I kind of want to win, is Ariana Grande for Wicked for Good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
surprising.
I would love to see her win. Honestly,
I would not be surprised. Like
she put her whole wig into that performance. So yeah.
I don't think she's going to be taking the brunt of the blame for that movie's
No,
failure.
No, she's the best part.
Her and the other one are
Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah.
I'm not too confident Cynthia Erivo will be nominated this year.
Really?
I don't think so.
Glinda has much more to do in part 2, and she carries the sort of emotional arc. And Erivo's great, but the emotional arc is Glinda's.
I mean, real quick, I want to see what IndieWire says for Best Actress. I mean, they have Erivo in frontrunners in the top 5. So
yeah.
Okay. They also have Jessie Buckley, Rose Byrne, Chase Infinity, and Renette Reinsve.
I mean, I think Jessie Buckley's winning. I think that's kind of one of the few that's sewn up already. So.
Yeah, I kind of want Rose Byrne to win, but no,
she would be great.
I think it's Buckley's. I think it's Buckley's.
She is great in Hamnet, so there's no denying.
No denying. And with that, you know who else is great? Elise Poston. And yes, I have to say that.
Oh, God, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you for coming on, Elise.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure. Once a year.
Once a year, and only once a year.
Exactly.
Before we go, any plugs you want to talk about? Where can people find you if you wish to be found?
I do not wish to be found.
Okay, good. Listen to Stage to Screen, folks.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Siobhan, anything we want to promote or point people towards?
I really want you to listen to Stage to Screen.
Aww.
We talked about Clint Eastwood earlier. I cannot believe I didn't bring up your Jersey Boys episode, which I thought was really great and funny.
Thank you.
And that movie is garbage.
It sucks so much.
Yeah. So bad.
Not good. But yeah, listen to that. And also listen to our commentaries over at the Patreon. We'll have some free content on the main feed regarding the commentaries. Check that out at talkfilmsociety.com. All right, that's it. Elise, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Siobhan, another great episode in the books. And now for us to close out, saying the thing we always say at the end of these.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you all at the Oscars.
See you at the Oscars,
Just
yes.
kidding. We're not going to get invited. But if we were invited, we would try to see you there. And hopefully, you could take a picture with us or something. We want an autograph. We'll give you an autograph. But
you say this every time you're in the show?
All right, bye.
And we say it together, as you can hear. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.